Welcome to FuturesOptionsETC.com's online options trading tutorials. You can also visit us on our website www.FuturesOptionsETC.com, or for any special training needs you can contact us at training@FuturesOptionsETC.com for a dedicated trading tutorial session. You can also visit us on our website, that's http://FuturesOptionsETC.com, where you'll find a lot of articles explained with payoff functions, detailed examples and graphs on how to trade options using different option strategies. There's also a search feature available on this website which you can use to search for your desired option strategy and browse through the results. In this option trading tutorial video, we'll see how to add multiple call and put option positions. Very often option traders end up taking up multiple positions, which can be in call options, put options, long, short, and so on. And then they find it difficult to understand what actually is the net payoff diagram, or what is the net profit and loss they are going to get depending upon the movement of the underlying. So let's answer this question: how to add these multiple positions to arrive at the net payoff function showing the net profit and loss amount for multiple option positions. So in this example, let us take 4 such positions. The first one is a short call with a strike price of 50, for which I'm going to receive option premium of $8. Now this is a short call, that means I'm selling the call, so I'm going to receive this money. This is a net inflow, so it is taken as positive. Then the second position is the long call with a strike price of $55, where I'm paying the option premium of $4. Since this is a long call, that means I'm buying the call, and to buy something I will have to pay the amount, so this is net outflow, hence it is taken as negative. The third position is a short put with a strike price of $50, and the option premium that is here is $10. Since this is a short, it is positive, it is received by the seller, which in this case would be me. Then the fourth position is the long put with a strike price of $55. Here the option premium is $4. Since I'm going long, I'm going to have this as a net outflow. Now let's see how these multiple option positions, which are some short, some long, call, put, etc., can be added. Okay, so the next step would be to plot the basic payoff functions for all the option positions that we have on the same chart. Okay, so here are the 4 positions as represented by the different option positions we have. Do note that we are not taking the option premium or the price into consideration. They are considered to be zero price as of now. The net price will be introduced later. So what you see here is a maroon color graph, which is for a short call with a strike price of $50. The other call that we have is of strike price $55, which is the green color payoff function. Then on the put side, we have a short put of $50 strike price, which is represented by the blue payoff function, and then we have a long put of strike price $45, which is represented by this orange color graph. Now what we have is all the 4 payoff functions plotted on the same graph, and now we'll see how we can add them. Although we have plotted all the 4 option payoff functions on the same plot, we need to start by segregating the call option and the put option separately. What that means is, first of all, let us add all the call options only. We'll ignore the put options for the moment. So as you can see, the call option is represented by the maroon graph with a strike price of 50, which is the short call, and the other call option is represented by the green graph, which is of strike price 55. So the way to add a call option is to start from the left hand side, which would be this side, and move towards the right. So if you see between 0 and 50, in this region both the green and the brown payoff functions are 0. Basically they are horizontal lines. So what do we get here is if you add two zeros, you'll get a net sum as 0. So that is what we are going to plot here. Between 0 and 50 you'll get a net 0 graph. So this is between 0 and 50 only for call option. Now between 50 and 55, if you look closely, the green graph is still 0 while the maroon graph is slanting downwards. So if you add 0 to something, the end result is that something. So maroon graph plus 0 will give you the net maroon graph. So we'll add this and what we receive is this particular graph between 50 and 55. Now after 55 and above, the green graph is slanting upwards, the maroon graph is continuing downwards. So the upward slant and the downward slant will cancel each other, and what we end up with is a horizontal line at this level. So this is the net payoff function only for the call option. This purple color option payoff function is for the two call options that we have added together. Now let's add the put options together. We have represented the put option with a blue color payoff function which is having the strike price of 50, and the other one with the orange color payoff function which is having a strike price of 45. The rule to add put options is that you will have to start from the right hand side, which would be this side, and then move towards the left. So between 100 to 50, both these option functions are 0. Basically the orange graph is a horizontal line at 0, the blue graph is also a horizontal line at 0, and this situation remains from 100 to 50. So what we get is a net 0 graph, okay, till 50. Next, between 50 and 45, the orange graph is still 0 while the blue graph is slanting downwards. So 0 plus this downward slant will give you the net downward slant only. So we get this net between 50 and 45. The next step is to look beyond 45 and below. So between 45 and 0, the orange graph is slanting upwards, the blue graph is slanting downwards. So these two slants will cancel each other because they are in different direction, and what we'll end up with is a horizontal graph like this. Now this gives me the payoff function for the put option. Now if you look closely, the pink colored function is the net payoff function for the put options, while this purple color payoff function is the payoff function for both the call option. Now that we are aware of the net call or payoff function and the put payoff functions, let's add both these net functions together. Now the direction of, okay, due to video length limitation, we'll have to push it to another video, so you can check for the same on how to add multiple option positions on this website, FuturesOptionsETC.com, or on our YouTube channel, that's www.youtube.com/user/SGMediaWorks, under this how to add multiple option positions.